Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm your boy JDIROE, and we're back at it again with some Diablo 4 today. If you guys need help with leveling, or if you have any kind of questions, please let me know down in the chat. My gamer tag or my battle tag is also down in the chat, so if you just want to send me a friend request here on Battle.net or on Diablo 4, whatever floats your boat, feel free to message me even in the chat. Let me know if you guys need help or if you have any questions. I predominantly play Spiritborn and Druid, so yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know down in the chat what you want to see. But I'm going to do this pit real quick, simply because it gives us Grim Favor. Currently making good time. So again, thank you guys so much. Making sure we're good to go here on the live stream today. So we got this pretty cool shred build going on. It's a dire bear version of the shred build. I have the leveling guide on the channel for leveling with Cataclysm, and the build eventually turns into a dire Grizzly Rage ultimate, if you will. And it does pretty good. I found out it's really squishy if you're not careful. It loses a lot of damage without having the overpower Zan rune, so hopefully we get to find that on stream tonight or whatever the case may be. And I also have a whole bunch of greater affix uniques. If you guys need a specific item or anything like that, I could definitely hook it up, so let me know. Again, let me know in the chat. I'm here for you guys. Just gonna try and just push this quickly so we get that Grim Favor from the pit and call it a day. See how those overpowers almost do like 100 million, and we still have a long way to go. Once we start getting those mythic uniques, we can start pressing the damage of this build, right? So right now we're kind of in that like early tier 4 stage. It's working, right? We got the health too, which is great. Just above 13k, which I think for werewolf is pretty good. I think they say you want to hit about like the 15k 20k mark, but I find that very hard until you have all your paragon points figured out. Yeah, the build revolves around just kind of holding down shred and making sure that your Grizzly Rage is active. That's what I like to do. And if I get the opportunity, I'm going to switch out my rings for some Grizzly Rage cooldown. But it's a matter of getting that cooldown too. That's a whole other story, right? Of getting lucky and rolling those cooldown rolls that you need. But having a whole lot of fun here. I might switch up to the Spiritborn as well. I have a Spiritborn that I want to level up as well. We'll see how far. I want to get them both to like to Torment 4 by the end of this week, and then maybe I'll do a review on Season 9. I got some really good ideas of some quality of life things to make this this game not to say better, but there's so much potential in Diablo 4. I just can't wait to I just hope if I ever make a video where I talk about like implementing changes and such, that it hits the right ears and the right eyes, But I always want to say, big ups to the community. You guys always show up and show love for your boys, so thank you guys so much, man. Every time, guys, it means the world to me when you guys show up, or even just leave a comment saying like, oh, thanks, man, great video. Like that's the payload for me. That's where I cash out, is when I know if I just knowing I helped somebody is what it all comes down to. And I try to talk about that on every stream because I don't want to forget. That's why this channel is possible. It's because people show up and show support. This is a dream come true, being able to sit here, game, and live stream video games. I've been playing video games before I could read, so that's I don't know if that's saying much, but yeah, it's been a while to say the least. And video games I find are very therapeutic. They're there for you sometimes, when you need them the most. And that's what I love about gaming. Let's see how fast we can cook this guy. And I really am enjoying, having that extra health is massive. And look at the resistance. Yeah, they're making resistance matter because a lot of the modifiers don't. Not bad. Not bad. Honestly, I'm not upset with it. It could do more damage. We just need the right items. There we go. If I can get some new rings, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't want to work my way. Critical strikes increase, yeah, critical strike damage. I'm pretty sure critical strike damage has a cap, but yeah, we'll get there. I've got 2 pants though. I'm gonna keep these for sure. Do I need better pants? I would like better pants actually, okay. And it has lightning resistance I need? Oh, shadow. I have enough lightning resistance. So if I could flip that for shadow. Okay, hold on a second here. If I could flip that for shadow, okay. Oh, there you go. Poison resistance. And then I flip thorns for willpower. Perfect. These are the pants. Okay. Got it. We're going to keep both anyways, just in case we need them down the road. Yeah, let's do our Paragon leveling up. Right now, I'm just trying to get every max life node I can. I'm working my way to the 5th board currently. Another cool thing here in the keyword search, you could actually search for whatever you're looking for, whether that's critical strikes or if it's resistance, whatever the case may be. You can find that here. So that's pretty cool. But right now I'm just gonna make sure I got all my life nodes covered. Pretty sure we do. Just want to make sure that we're not missing any. Okay, so we should. Oh yeah, that's right. We're working our way this way to get this one. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Let's temper the right affixes on our pants piece here, and then let's go back at it. I think we have to start getting some mythic unique so we can like really get those multipliers that matter. I got this cool waxing gibbous yesterday, which is good, but I really wanted the greater affix on the toxic claws, but that's okay. That's okay. Ooh, collection. I'm gonna go with materials. I have so many dungeon keys, it's not even funny. I'll take materials this time. Ooh, we got a rune. Oh, we got it ready to go. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so this is how you could also you can go to the enchanter here, or the occultist. So what I want to do is I'm gonna swap out these thorns for, I'm gonna swap it out for either willpower. I really don't see anything else. Like we got the maximum life, which is dope. So let's swap out thorns for willpower would be cool. So we didn't get the first try. There we go. We got the second try. So we got our willpower back, and then we want to put the
there is magic in all things.
True.
Let me show you.
So then we want to put the shred aspect here. So you just type shred, and then it should come up. It's really cool that you get a damage multiplier for shred on the pants there. And then so we got the poison resistance, which is good. We need that. And then I'm going to have to temper on. Well, let's see what happens to our resistances once it comes off here, right? So yeah, we kind of get, yeah. So what we want to do. So okay, so what we want to do here, okay. Am I getting like an all resistance here, or is it is it the willpower? No. Okay, either way, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna temper. Now we're gonna temper on what we want here. So if I could, the only thing I'm really using here that matters, we can go. Okay, so what I would do. So let's go to the defensive first. Yes, so let's just get that, what do we need here? Shadow resistance. Okay, so we want to get shadow resistance. Okay, we got lightning resistance, so we're going to reroll. Poison resistance, reroll. Shadow resistance, perfect, we nailed it. And then, we're not really using Cyclone anymore. We have Cyclone armor, but it's not... I'm gonna go for either Fortify Generation, and if all else fails, you can always go to Worldly Fortune, Lucky Hit Chance, Impairment Reduction, or Crowd Control Duration. Any of these are all good. So let's say you're on your last temper, you could always default to Worldly Fortune. But what I want to hit here is the Fortify Generation. Let's see if we can hit it with our last temper rolls here. So we got Thorns, not good. Thorns again. Thorns for a third time. Thorns for a fifth time. Okay, so we're on our last roll, and that's why they need to change tempering in this game, is just for those reasons. So we're on our last roll here, so I'm not going to risk it and get thorns again for a sixth time in a row. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go down to Worldly Fortune, because Lucky Hit again, Impairment, or Crowd Control, any of these are good. So I'm okay with whatever we get. Crowd Control Duration, perfect. So we don't absolutely go and ruin those pants. What we can do next is we can go to the jeweler now, and we can take the pants piece here from the jeweler, and we can add sockets because we want to put the ruins that we have here into these that we had here into the new pants, right? And then we can unsocket here, take out the runes. I believe it was max life, and where's our max life here? So we want max life. Again, the druid feels really squishy. Where is it? There's max life, and I believe the top rune had to be I think it was a void damage or something like that. Yeah, void, there we go. That's correct. No, I don't think that was it. It was primary resource. Yeah, spend, there it is. There we go. That's more realistic. There you go. And then what we do is we go over here and we temper, and I would like to hit the either maximum life or willpower on the tempering. Oh, sorry, the masterworking. Sorry, we're going to masterwork now. Let's see if we can hit a good one here. Nice, we got willpower. And we have about enough for a secondary. Okay, we hit that poison resist. Not bad. Okay, not horrible either. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that we need up to level 2. We can do probably the chest piece here, and then we'll be out of Opticide. So what we'll do is we'll run an Infernal Hordes. So we can go 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so we don't have enough Opticide there. Everything else looks great, though. Cool. And these pants, we'll keep them just in case. Just in case you want to come back. We'll put them at the bottom here. We got a bunch of stuff going on. I have all these greater affix items. If you guys are playing Druid right now, I got a lot of them yesterday. So if you guys want to, if you guys need anything for the Druid, just let me know. However, I have something for my Spiritborn too. I found that I actually got in trade. Someone traded me these, which is sweet. So I got these for my Spiritborn because that Quill Volley build is just nasty. The only thing with Quill Volley though is I wish that there was more build options outside of Quill Volley, but you know, one day. So there we go. And we got another point. Cool. So we got 2 points for the price of 1. Awesome. Let's go see if the socials are working today. Let's go find a party and let's go Infernal Hordes here and see if someone is running it. Relaxed. Repeat runs I like. Probably do a couple of these and then we'll call it a day. Cool, let's do it. Let's go. We just need some more Obdicite and some I want to change out the rings and get Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction. Because right now I got I like the attack speed, but those, you see there I have Petrify cooldown, which makes no sense. Or I can just get the reroll scroll, which would be nice. Just turning down the volume a little bit there. That is crazy loud. So now the optimal way to also do Infernal Hordes, if you're ever in a group of 4, unfortunately there's no communication, but what you guys want to do is you want to pick a quadrant, right? So there's 4 quadrants in the Infernal Horde. You have your left, right, top, and down. And so just pick a section to kind of clear and let them, but as you can see, most people just kind of run around the map and clear whatever pops up, which is totally normal too. But if you're ever in an organized group where you can like communicate with your team, always go for the quadrants. See, when I'm not in Grizzly Rage mode, I don't do any damage. It's only once we hit that Grizzly Rage mode that we're doing damage. So we gotta wait for that cooldown to come up. That's why I want that that cooldown. Cool. And this isn't our Infernal Horde, so never walk up to these and choose what they want. I would recommend this one, Hellborn Aether. Yeah, this is the one. But as a polite gesture, never go up and you know, take it upon yourself to start, or you pick the totem, right? I don't ever recommend doing that. Just gonna kind of keep going here for the best. See, the mage is clearing things so quickly that we don't even have a chance to keep our Grizzly Rage up. Probably the only downside to this build, because once you're into shred mode, So having Grizzly Rage cooldown is super important, right? Yeah, we're just gonna keep going here. Little minor fixes, and this build's gonna be really good. I might even switch back to Cataclysm. I like the maybe running the Majolnik ring so that we have unlimited spirit, but we're not really worried about like how much we're spending with. Oh, yo, they finally fixed it. They fixed the bug in Infernal Hordes. Nice. That must have been a soft patch. See, we have some other players too. You'll typically end up being with other players too that know how to play the game, so that's always a plus. Yeah, this is a fun. I honestly, man, I can't deny it. I enjoy Diablo 4, man. I look forward to every season, every time it drops. And I'm okay. I'll probably make a video about this, but I'm okay if we don't get a season 10 and they fix the game and give it some more quality of life updates and fix all the bugs. Like one bug I want to see gone for sure is like the snapshotting and the duping. Duping is crazy, so I don't even know if that's probably the biggest problem is that you can just dupe items and dupe boss keys and stuff like that. I know that it sounds convenient. Like maybe if it's something that they can't fix, maybe allow boss items to be purchased. You know, like man, if you work up enough gold, go buy the boss items for yourself. You know, you don't have to do some crazy stuff to get some boss keys. But anyhow, that's like one thing I would want to see changed. I also want I know snapshotting's a thing, and it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of native to the ARPGs, right? It's and it's kind of what people want in the game, but I don't know. I don't think it's healthy for the game, but there's always solutions, you know. You gotta have solutions. So we're just simply doing this to get some gear. I need some rings, and I need some obdicite. I think that's how you say it, obdicite. I don't know how it's pronounced. I've never seen that word in my life. It looks like obdisuit. It's one of those words you read out loud and it doesn't make sense. One of them. Yeah, we're not in Grizzly Rage, so we're not doing a whole lot of damage. But once that Grizzly Rage comes up, man, we start doing some bonkers damage. Boom. Got our maximum life. What I do is get those stacks of yeah. Cool. Etheric masses. I'm not sure. Maybe the Aether Fiends. Any of them are good, really. Not good, but can't hurt. Cool. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm glad they fixed the UI here though, because before you couldn't even see what was going on. Cool. Pretty good. There we go. We got the final tier of the we get our first resplendent shard. I got the pole arm. I forgot what it's called, but we got it. I think I have some husks. Yeah, I have 6. Cool. Yeah, it's the one. No, this is the one. Either or. Either one are good. Either one of these are good. Nice. Got the boss ones? Cool. Cool. Yeah, they reward a lot of Aether, that's why. Once we're in Grizzly Rage mode, man, we're popping the millions up there. We're trying to get to that billions mark. When I start seeing the bees on my damage, I'm gonna feel good. We have a long way to go. We got a lot of items to collect, I'm sure. I think Ring of Starless Skies will definitely help with this build. Gives us a huge damage multiplier, and it gives us resource generation. Okay. And we're getting some pretty good embers too here. Whoa. This is probably one of the best. This is probably one of the best game modes in Diablo is the Infernal Hordes, in my opinion. You can if they let you have this at level 1, you would probably have the most fun playing this game. Cool. Yeah, it would seem we got really lucky too with the rolls here. The mage is doing the Hydra mage is doing sorcerer. Sorry, the Hydra Sorc is doing so much damage. We're not even we're barely getting any minions. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's hard to keep up the Grizzly Rage without it. I mean, what I could do, I wonder how that would work. That might not actually be a bad idea. Right now I have Vortex on, but I could do your ultimate cooldown. Yeah, we could try that. Yeah, it's always up. That way I don't have to stress so much about my rings being good. We could try that for now. Yeah, we're just trying to stack as much maximum life as we possibly can here. Just want to see how much the cooldown goes. I basically want it up all the time. I guess it's sort of lower. I don't know. It's better than Vortex. I mean, we do damage when we're in Grizzly Rage modes, but yeah, maybe not the rune. One skill? Okay, one to all my skills? Sure, let's do it. Every skill goes up by 1. Let's go. Like we're almost at 1,000 Aether. We haven't even. Almost there. Cool. We're almost done in this. Here we go. Okay. One more wave. Oh, event spawn 50% faster would have been super duper. so angry. Guy's so angry. But right now, currently, we're at how many? We're at 151 Obdicide. Surprised we haven't seen the butcher yet. Let's see where this gets us. It's tons. 1,000. We're at 1,000. That was a good run. Maybe do 2 of these, maybe. Cool. There we go. So slow. Cool. All right, so we're just gonna get the, yeah, we're just gonna get this huge, gee Louis, buddy. Here we got a ring there, which is pretty cool. We didn't get a scroll though, which is cool too. All right, let's get our, let's see how many we get. Holy.
I appreciate that.
4,000, dude. Nice. And we got a pretty decent ring too, which is sweet. We got a pretty decent ring too. It's a pretty good. Sure, yeah, I'll do one more.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Everything else we'll get rid of. But
What's left, you ask?
let's see if it's worth it. We need Grizzly Rage cooldown. No. No. Yes. And then we need Werewolf attack speed. Come on. Yes. Okay, good. It's a decent ring. And it will be replacing critical strike chance. Okay. But at the cost of some life. Okay. Do we need critical strike chance? Oops, not you. Shadow resistance. See what we get. Nope. This goes up so much. Very quickly. No. 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 Wow, look how much cost, eh? Oh my goodness. We're almost at 1 million already. No crit damage. Oh goodness. Okay, last one is 1 million. One more. Yes. Holy. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know if that was worth it, but dang it. Riz. Was it worth it? Good question. I don't know. That felt bad in a lot of ways, but that's okay. Masterworking.
There's a good one.
All right, critical strike damage. I'm here for it. Nice. Double down on the crit damage. Boom. So we lost a little bit of health. Not bad. We'll still keep this in case I ever go a petrify werewolf build. We'll still keep this. Okay. And then nope. I have to go to the Infernal Hordes. Aha! Probably on like wave 2 already. Cool. Ooh, we got a reroll scroll. Is it worth it? Probably just for the ring and the necklace. Probably don't need crit chance, right? And what's the missing? Oh, hard to tell. Cool. Cool, cool. On wait for we only have almost like just under 100. That's crazy. Oh, one to all skills is no. We're gonna go back to Vortex here till we can get that overpower, diabolical overpower. And Sork is beyond strong this this expansion this season. I'm like, why do I have that random dexterity there? Now I know. Is there a better way to do it? No. Nice. Hmm. Those are all kind of doo-doo, so I don't know if I put those on there. Maybe this one, man. Let's go with this one. Guaranteed 15, but and if anyone needs help, let me know. Just let me know in the chat. My battle tag is in the description of the video. Sorry, in the title of the video. I think the ultimate cooldown is the best bet. Truthfully, because if I'm in this position where I can't be in Grizzly Rage, it's gonna stink. Or I go like Flicker Step or something. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. That's good. See what we can get away with here. Okay. Make a little bit of a comeback here in the Aether department. Do we have a... Ooh, they're both good. Both are good. Oh yeah, I felt like big damage there. Wave 9 of 10. We're not doing too bad. We're making, we're making some progress. Either one's good. Still need that cooldown reduction. I think I might re-roll my instead of doing the movement speed, I might just re-roll and give it to cooldown reduction on Grizzly Rage. Because Grizzly Rage being down, it's not good. Almost there. They must have I don't know when they did it, but they must have patched the game. Because that's a... Having this back and the waves working properly is... They must have patched it. Cool. Nice. Okay. Ooh, got a helm. Got boots. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Scroll of restoration. Love it. Okay, let's get our... Let's see what. How much obdicite. Obdicite. Oh, okay. Now I'm at 1 from 3. Wow. It's crazy. Keep that. Keep that. Teleport out. And we got a cool little sword here. Yeah, I'll keep the stuff. If anyone's watching, you guys need some GAs or some greater affix items or some uniques, I got you. If you guys need it. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the party too. That's all I needed was a couple of those just to restock on some obdicite. I'm pretty sure I have a full bin. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in here. This can go in the druid bin. This can go in the... I got whole random page. I think I can get rid of all this stuff. This is all my Spiritborn stuff. I don't necessarily need all of that. We can get rid of all this too. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this. This is an empty box. So we'll put anything I find on the Spiritborn I'll put in here, but we can get rid of all this stuff now. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. Maybe the jewels. About it.
Better than starting from nothing.
So we'll keep... Yeah, we'll keep... Ooh, I'm leaving my heart. Keep jewels and stuff? No. Yeah, we're running out of boxes. Alright, let's just keep jewels in this first page. Anything jewels. We'll keep this for the socketables. Nice. So what I want to re-roll here is... We're going to use a scroll here. Okay. Did I already use it on that? No way. Good. Can re-roll this. Okay, so I'm in need of another necklace. Okay, no problem. Let's just run it back on some Nightmare Dungeons. Wow, I have so many Infernal Horde keys. Holy. Okay. Let's run it back on some Infernal Hordes.
I beg you! Want someone or something found, you find me. Look out!
How far do we get here? Okay. Is the game frozen? Is there a glitched monster somewhere? What is happening? Strong room's glitched. Cool. So there's usually 2 entrances, hopefully. But I'm not able to get into there. Which is wild. Hopefully we get another chance. Good thing it wasn't like an escalating nightmare dungeon. The strong room just got buggered up. Well, it seems like it did get buggered up. We just like totally got reamed on a strong room there. Stronghold, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. We got stiffed on a strong room there. It like opened up and then it failed. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but that did not work. Cool. On to the next one. Equipment delve. Let's do it. Let's do the equipment delve. We gotta wait till we turn into a grizzly rage. There we go. Now we'll do damage. Cool.
Over here! Help!
I told you didn't pick up the bloodstone. We gotta go back. But it's always good to pay attention. I'm like, what's the quest? It's like, pick up a bloodstone. No problem.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
I don't know how I feel about that, Subo.
You there! Please, help us get out of here!
Not today. It's a full circle, dude. Cool. Cool.
Better than starting from nothing.
Okay. Nice. Gee. Holy. Thank you. Holy. Have to start a whole new page for this one. Wow. some of the best rolls too. Wow. Incroyable. Nice. And then we got a bonus box, dude. Wow. Double GA? Look at the garbage you get on this though. Oh, this is getting scrapped for sure, unfortunately. Imagine getting such a nice roll, but it being that garbage. That is crazy work. Let's see. Wolves is cool. Yeah, might want to keep that one. We can keep this here. Like, has anyone ever seen this in Ancestral Rare? Anyone ever seen this? Never seen that before in my life. We could just start putting them here, I guess. Cool. Okay. Cool. Try it again. Mm. Here we go.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Cool. Yo, the stronghold rooms are bugged, dude. Oh, he's a bullet back here. I'm like, why is it so bugged? I'm like, come on. Okay. Pillars of Project. Okay, cool. Cool. Swiftness motes are always fun. Yeah, let's see what we get. Oh, and we're in regular wolf mode. What a way to start. That's okay. We gotta wait 12 seconds. Okay, we're ready. Funny enough, we're doing dece damage. But if we're not in Grizzly Rage mode, man, we're doing 0. Oh, wait for it to go. We're a little behind here. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Ooh. What do we get? Nice. Yeah, we got a staff. We gotta wait. Yep. The Grizzly Rage up. Okay, look at the difference as soon as we go Grizzly Rage. Melts. Crazy. Ooh. Got one we haven't seen before. I don't know. We have. We need Zan so badly. One more enemy. Oh. You gotta go backtracking here. Later. Okay. Cool.
Wouldn't have made it without you. You're a saint.
All the enemies are gone. Yo, the dungeons are bugged, everybody.
Formidable.
Gonna stay here and farm gold. Cool. Cool. I wonder if this is actually doing any damage. Like, what else could I put on, right? Yeah, those are. Oh, like that. Um, oh, that's a good point. I don't even have my. Alrighty. Wondering what. Oh, what the heck is going on? There we go. Not gonna do that much more damage with it, but would be nice to have that. Okay. Oh, this is salvageable.
What's left, you ask?
Cool. How much? Take.
Stay sharp, my friend.
Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. Earn any of these. From into deck of drill. Okay. That's an easy one. Local events, okay. We got these ones. We got the final. Are they achievable? It looks so. Yeah, that's the one. I mean, ultimately you can have all of them, right? It's not like you miss out on any. See if we can do a few more. Let's try and blast through these. Let's get our glyphs up a little bit. Try and get a couple to 45. Yo, how is Druid build this season? Pretty good. There's the pulverized build, which is pretty good. Sorry, Malone. Yeah, what's up, Malone? Yeah, so Malone, yeah, the pulverized Druid looks pretty good. This is the shred Grizzly Rage Druid, which is pretty good. I'd have to say overall, I'm just happy to see that pulverized is actually a good build this season. So I would say it's feeling pretty good. I played every season since the beginning of Diablo, and it's just cool to see the Druid actually doing well. So I would say the Druid's in a good spot. Probably close to the top if I'm not correct. I think Hydra Sork is the only other. I think Hydra Sork is like pushing a bit tier. It's tier 150 right now with some bugs and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that the pulverized Druid is second best currently. So yeah, feels pretty good. Leveling up, I felt like I want to say I leveled up faster on the Druid than I did the Spiritborn. I leveled up both this season. So yeah, everything kind of felt good. This shred really felt like a like if you want to clear really fast and just kind of push things quickly, you definitely want to go with shred. I feel like pulverized might have the same strengths. I just haven't been able to play with the build much. I was trying to actually stray away from what I thought would be the meta build, which was the pulverized build, because I know everyone would probably trying to build it, but I do want to build it. I do have the rotting lightbringer to make the build. I just haven't put the build together yet. I'm just trying to max my glyphs out right now as we speak. But do you play Druid mainly, or do you play any other classes? Level the Spiritborn, then swap to Hydra. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, Spiritborn's fun, but it's got like Quill Volley and the Thorns build, like a variant of any Thorns build. But it looks like Quill Volley's still on top. I really hope they, in the next season or 2 seasons, they get the Spiritborn to be a little bit more ambidextrous in terms of what kind of builds you can go. 'Cause it kind of seems like we're playing the same. We've been playing the same build on Spiritborn since season 4. So yeah, but Spiritborn is my favorite class by far. I haven't had a good Druid experience in a long time, so I'm just happy playing it now. Yeah, and I usually stream every Monday and Tuesday, so if you want to come through and hang out, man, just let me know. I usually help viewers too. I'll try and do something on the weekend where I can like get a viewer, you know, I can help you guys level up, and I can also if you guys need items and such, I can give you those as well. These are pretty good. Let's load up this glyph. We're almost. I want to see when I can start failing. Like if I can just push level. If I can just do this, I'll just do this over and over again. I played Cataclysm, I think 3 seasons ago. I liked it a lot. Yeah, Cataclysm when it was busted. Yeah, you had the snapshotting with Cataclysm. You could snapshot Cataclysm with the Zan rune to have it overpower, and like you were doing like almost trillions of damage just running. Yeah, it was cool. It was like it was called a. It was a walking simulator basically. That build was fun. I have that actually. I have that build on the channel. It was really fun, but I did the non-snapshot shotting version of it. But fun nonetheless. Yeah, I agree. I think my favorite build, I like the boulder build. You know, the hurricane boulder build. That's probably one of my favorite builds as well. I really want to see what they can do with Diablo 4, man. I feel like there's a lot of potential with Diablo 4, and they just need to do a little bit more. And I understand there's a lot going on over at Microsoft and with Blizzard and all that. So it would be cool to see, you know, what a game like this with so much potential can do. I mean, I played Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2 as well, and I found myself coming back to this game, not because of that learning curve, simply it's just I feel like I'm playing Diablo 2 remastered if I play Path of Exile. And I enjoy playing Diablo 4. I know it sounds crazy, but I enjoy playing it. A lot of nostalgia and memories for me with this game for sure. Yeah. Can't wait to see what they do with it though, man. Incredible. Did you play, have you been playing since season 1 or? Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? That's how I feel. It's the same, man. I've tried both of them and I've come back to Diablo 4. It's crazy. Have you been playing since season 1 or what season did you start playing Diablo 4? Okay, you played since launch? Same. I played every season. I played a little bit of season 2 and I didn't get to actually complete it. I was kind of like, oh man, this game at that point, and it was one of the best seasons. But I've actually I started playing Diablo on I remember seeing as I was like a little kid. I remember seeing Diablo 2. But I started actually playing on Diablo 3. I used to run the monk. The monk was my favorite class. That's where I got, and like I put like thousands of hours into Diablo 3. So when Diablo 4 dropped, naturally I was like, I can't wait to play this game. And the Spiritborn reminds me most of the monk, like even the fighting style. It's almost like they copy pasted it in some regards. So that's why I like the Spiritborn the most. But the monk is my favorite class in Diablo 3, and that's where I got my start. Did you ever play Diablo 3 or like Diablo 2 or anything like that? Go.
Will be tested now.
Cool. Yeah, I played it since D4. My son played them all. He's actually got me into Diablo 4. I played a little D3. Okay, cool. That's dope. Yeah, D3 was fun. The previous titles like Diablo 2 and the original Diablo, they're a lot like Path of Exile. And I feel like that's if I can compare it to any game, that's where it's like. I should say Path of Exile is like the original Diablo's titles. So unfortunately, when we don't have our Grizzly Rage up here, guys, we don't do any damage. So we gotta wait for that to come up. We're basically sitting ducks now. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed the. I like the. I just like the title. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I've always found myself coming back. I always come back to Diablo 4. It's just a lot of fun. Oh man, I stood right on the thing. Sorry, I was talking too much. I thoroughly look forward to the seasons and the season starting. I can't wait for them to actually like maybe try and work on the game though, and fix some of the the bugs in the game currently and all that. So I can't wait for all that to happen. Just making sure I got everything. I just gotta wait for this to come off cooldown before I start. Else it's kind of a waste of time. Skill tree. Yeah, this is the skill tree for the build. If anyone's interested, if anyone's watching right now and you want to know how it goes, just start off with Maul here, then we go Shred. And we just kind of get our defensive skills here. Blood Howl being the most important. We get that attack speed. Cyclone Armor is just for the damage reduction. And then we move past the Wrath Tree. We only get Feral Aptitude for a damage multiplier there. Then we put some into we're getting some shock lightning damage, and this also gives us some damage multipliers and the chance to deal more damage. But right here, this is where the big damage comes from, is Toxic Claws and Envenom. So if you can get an item that either gives you Toxic Claws or Envenom, that it will amplify your damage ridiculously. And then we have the Grizzly Rage ultimate here. And the key passive we're going is Lupine Ferocity. But the abilities are making this really do damage is the aspect of the Rabid Bear. This will give us that damage multiplier and allows us to do poison damage. And then we have this one is good as well. We have it just increases our critical strike damage and the duration of Grizzly Rage. And then we have all our shred multipliers on our necklace, our ring, and I think I have another one on our gloves. And we also get another shred multiplier on our pants, but it takes about 4 multipliers to make shred actually do a lot of damage. But I digress. It's a fun build. I had the leveling guide on the channel too, but I use Cataclysm as opposed to Grizzly Rage. But yeah, see the difference in damage there once you... Ooh, whoa. Too bad this don't really matter. Oh, that's a dope roll. That'll probably sell for a lot. I do need a new necklace. But I need that maximum willpower. Yeah. We'll trash this. I need a better roll than that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, and I did the Rushing Claw evade build. It's pretty fun too. Maybe this weekend, if I get the chance to live stream, I will play the Spiritborn. I'm a dad too, so I have a family, full-time job. So I'm fortunate enough to have a family that supports the dream here of being a content creator, and you know, I love doing this, man. I just love like reaching out to the gaming community and playing with viewers and stuff like that. So I'm fortunate enough to have that opportunity. So yeah, so the weekends are kind of you know, busy. Of course, I want to spend time with my family. However, I mainly stream on Mondays and Tuesdays from 6 to 8. So I'll make a post on the channel soon enough. I really think live streaming is important, especially to give back to the community that supports you. But I think I'm going to go off around 8 o'clock tonight. I'm just going to keep running these pits. I'm just going to start level. I just need to level up these glyphs to get that damage really going. But yeah. I hope season 10 they don't do boss powers again either. Like, you know what? I even had they made a post today about like that dog pet that you get, Dante or whatever, and I just kind of like I wrote on it and I was like, you know, I'm okay even if we don't get a season 10 at this point. I would be okay if they like took an extra season just to like fix all the bugs and like make some quality of life changes on for Diablo 4. Like for tempering, for instance, I think bricking your item is probably one of the most annoying things that you can go through. So my solution is, you know, kind of treat it like enchanting. Like enchanting, you can enchant an item infinitely, but at a cost of gold. So we already kind of have the system implemented into the game. So maybe use the same system where you can like reroll your tempers infinitely, but at a cost of either some sort of material or some sort of you know, maybe gold cost. Like, I understand they want us to play the game, they want us to play everything in the game, so like maybe you have to run Hell Tides to get the material to reroll tempers or something like that, but like do that. I think breaking the item is so bad. Like I feel like there's not everyone can play this game for like, you know, 50 hours, you know, a week or whatever, including the weekend, that is. You know, they can't play the game for a crazy amount of time. You know, not every player has that ability. So I understand for like more of the blasters and the people that can play this game like for a crazy amount of time, they might like the chase of you know, bricking an item and then having to find a new one to temper. I think that's cool, but like I feel like a lot of people don't have that time. So like maybe let us pick the temper even, or even yeah, let us pick the temper and maybe have it like a crazy amount or a crazy cost to re-roll the temper affix on your weapon or something like that. Because legitimately, all the damage that we get usually comes from like a sick temper, right? It buffs a passive skill and then just it takes our damage to the next level. Masterworking too. I think masterworking, a good change would be instead of like when you re-roll for masterworking, I think they should have it so that you can go back a phase instead of like going back to level 0. So basically how it works is you can level up you can masterwork your gear to level 12, and then you know, if you're not happy with the result, you can re-roll and you start back at 0. I think a cool idea would be instead of like going back to 0, let's say I get like 2 of the masterworks that I want, like I got a double hit, and when I go to reroll, instead of it re-rolling me back to 0, it re-rolls me back to 8 of 12, right? Or something like that, like kind of like a go back step. I think that would be pretty cool. Again, I feel like it's time invested versus like, you know, that dopamine hit that we get from playing the game. So I feel like if you know, it's kind of like you want the reward of being able to play. You know, like again, not everyone has that kind of time to play. So at least make it enjoyable. I'm telling you, I've had so many cases where I was tempering an item or tempering a weapon, and I got the same roll like 5 times in a row on like a double GA item, and then I go and re-roll it with these scrolls here. Like these scrolls are awesome, but you can still suffer the same fate of not hitting that that affix that you wanted. It is possible, especially when the tempering options can give you like 4 sometimes, right? So now you're heightening the odds of not getting what you want. That might also be another good idea too. Maybe shorten the list of the tempers on everything. You know, maybe shorten it. Maybe have 2 per temper recipe, something like that. You know, because at least you have a 50-50 shot at getting what you want. Right, instead of having a 33% chance or a 25% chance, and there's still a chance for that to fail. Like it's crazy. It's crazy how that's one thing I'd fix. Sorry, that's a little bit of a tangent there, guys, but that's you know, like I said, I would be okay if they, you know, they took a crazy amount of time off just to make the game better. I would be totally okay with that. I think this is good too, but we don't want to increase lightning damage. We want to increase oh, we could switch this out. Yeah, we could switch this out. What's this? Maybe yeah, we put Headhunter in there. Yeah, let's start. Okay, hold on, where's that? Where is that glyph? Where you at? Yeah, lightning damage. Where's Headhunter? Headhunter. There it is. Oh, we're actually shy 1 point. How do you get 39? How do you get 39? Oh, because one of these is 7 or something? I don't know, it's insane. How do you get 39 though? We don't need these extra dexterity. What happened here? We need willpower. Ah, there we go. And this normal nodes. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll level that up. Where is Headhunter? There it is. Just increase damage. Love it. Cool. And we can start our new board here. After you shapeshift, I think this is good. This will help me. I won't need that when I'm running right now. I want to get the house board. Yeah, this might be it. Just kind of, we'll just straight shoot up here. Get the armor. Kind of go this way. I don't like that. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. Right here. And we'll get that glyph last. We'll go here, get our max health, go up, get the legendary node, and then we'll work our way to the glyph, and then we'll work our way here. Something like that. Yeah, that was a little bit of a tangent, but yeah, I really hope they you know, even take a season off and try and make the game better for sure. I think that'd be cool. I'd really enjoy it if they did something like that. That'd be cool. Let's see. All right, let's run it back. Just gonna scrap these items. I don't really need any of this stuff right now. I got one resplendent spark. I think if I could, I'd get the chest piece that gives you that all stats. It's just so OP. Or if I can like find a group of people that want to play and do Belial. Yeah, I'll see if I can do something this weekend. I'll see if I can got a lot of stuff to do this weekend though. We'll see. Did I increase or decrease my damage here? I can't tell. The numbers look bigger. It's because I'm just getting a straight up multiplier to elites. But yeah, this build's alright. I do want to eventually make the pulverized build, but I'm going to level up my Spiritborn next. I think that's the way to go. I tried to make the like end game guides, but just with like the time and stuff, I was only able to get out some leveling guides. And I said, well, if I'm going to make some leveling guides, I want to make something that no one's going to make, you know, like go something off meta. So I have the Shredaclysm leveling guide for Werewolf for Druid, and then I have the Rushing Evade. So it's like Rushing Claw and Evade. It's like a super fast leveling build for Spiritborn that I have on the channel there. I really like to see Crushing Hand become a build again. I think they recently discovered a way to make Crushing Hand work, but it's all with the Thorns. It's the Thorns build essentially, just with Crushing Hand. But it would be cool. Yeah. And then my third favorite, I think, is Barbarian. I like playing Barbarian sometimes too. Like when it's like the mid-season and I'm not really playing as much, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just roll a new character. I play the Barbarian. Yeah, we got about another 10 minutes on the live stream here. And then I'm going to call her a night. Get ready for bed. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I can't tell if we were doing more or less damage. Can't tell. Which I think is a little bit more, like, marginally, but nothing crazy, right? We're clearing pretty quickly, too, which is awesome. Yeah, we're just going to keep investing into Headhunter here. All normal nodes. And then I have damage lightning bolt, which is good. Close enemies, increase shape-shifting damage. I don't have my fifth yet. Oh. So there is potential for a fifth. I think this might be cool. Increase, just double increase poison damage. Maybe that'll be our last one. maybe that will be our last one. I mean, everything else looks pretty good so far, so. We got going. Oh no. You guys ever do that? Another time that I do that is like when you're going from like one level to the next, or like you're climbing across a rope. So many times I've hit the rope stick and you have to go all the way across and go back. It's crazy.
Use it well.
Cool. Yeah, it's decent build. It's just missing the mythic uniques that will make the damage go like crazy. We can always get those later. Yeah, I think it is doing more damage with that damage to elites, at least to the elite. Yeah, it's like half healthing them in one shot. Pretty cool. We had to find a way to get our health up, so we made some sacrifices on the runes and the Paragon board. And if anyone watching ever wants to play, hit me up on Battle.net. My Battle.net tag is right there in the description. It's JDIROE1778. Send me a friend request on Battle.net, man. And if you ever see me on, just let me know if you need help with anything, or if you needed any kind of like advice on like how to level, or if you have any questions about Diablo 4, just let me know, man. I'd be more than happy to play with the audience, and like even when I'm offline, just let me know. Not offline, but even when I'm not live streaming is what I mean. I think it's cool, man. I think playing with viewers is awesome too, especially when we can do runs together. I do a lot of unique giveaways too, like the like if you guys just need like a Tybalt's Will or something like that, or if you need a Tempest Roar, or anything that pertains to your class, I'm cool. I just do giveaways. If I get a cool like greater affix item or something like that, you know, I like doing that kind of stuff. And maybe when the next expansion comes out, I'll give away a couple copies of the new expansion. I have a funny feeling that's what they're gonna, like, you know, that's really what's going down at Blizzard right now, is they're kind of like prepping for that. Considering all the drama going over at Microsoft as well, it's like there's a lot going on. A lot of moving pieces over there. So what you really need to do to get this build to the next level is you need to get ranks in Envenom on your necklace, and then Toxic Claws. You need to get Wax and Gibeus. See a Toxic Claws there? We didn't get the greater affix on it. If we did, oh my days, it would have been nice. I might redo the Masterworking just simply to get those. But I believe one hit the Shred, which is kind of cool. Which will increase the damage, but like not as much as the multiplier. It gives Shred additive damage every time that we rank up. Or base damage, sorry. I'm not in Grizzly Rage right now, that's why the damage looks like doo-doo. As soon as Grizzly Rage pops, we're... See, now watch. Boom. One shot him. We one shot him. As soon as he went Grizzly there, boom. Okay, we're running up on 8 o'clock here, guys. Almost time to go. You can literally stand in the boss and spam Blood Howl. Oh, we're out of, so we're not in Grizzly Rage here, so we gotta run around for 30 seconds. What I want to do is I want to re-roll my my rolls to get Grizzly Rage cooldown, so we don't do any damage. I can put it on this ring if I want. I don't know if it's worth using a scroll though on it. Maybe. Would be nice. Oh, so stunned them. I mean, it's not horrible damage, but like, you know, you literally go down a tier. You go from doing M's to K's. It just it feels bad, but that's okay. There we go. Now we're back in the damage. Oh. Cool. Let's keep leveling this up. Yeah, I think I got one more run and that's it for tonight. Got one more run. Let's make sure we drink our pots. Get our max life up there. Yeah, max life is so important here. Look at our will. We need to get our willpower up. Okay. Got 1 in shred. Do I have it? If anyone, I want to see if I have another Gibeus. I think I do. Do I? Oh no, yeah, I do. Oh, a double. Yeah, but look, see, I got a double here, but shred and toxic claws is what you want. I have another one. I was farming yesterday. If you got a Druid, guys, I got a bunch of stuff. If you ever want a game together, I usually give these away at the end of the live stream. And I got some more generic ones in here, I believe. There's a Rotten Light. That's the one you want for the Druid. What you want is poison damage and the chance to pulverize to hit twice. It's really strong. And getting the max roll on it is even stronger, of course. But yeah, let's do this last pit. Let's do this last pit run. Okay. You could probably clear this whole room and get to the... Is that it? No, it's gotta be way more. Cool. Oh, I saw it coming too. I was like, oh man, all I had to do was evade. I just had to get up on top. That's okay. We'll wait 20 seconds here. Oh, yeah. See, I think this would be a good multiplier too, but we don't have any room left for it. You could put it on like your armor. That'd be sick. Brilliant aspect. Can't do that. This is good, but that's not great. Okay. Can't believe you died there. Oh well. That's what happens when you get greedy. Doing it again. There she is. Oh, we're not risking it for the biscuit here. Not today, Lily. Boom. It's all we had to do the first time. Ooh, nice pole arm. Sweet. Don't know if I'll ever need it, but you know, we'll keep it for now. 2, 3. Okay, cool. I feel like if this is what I'm doing though, this is what you're doing, guys, leveling up glyphs. Okay, cool. Oh, I get you. I'd rather putting in upgrading my glyphs. Then how many I have left? That's better. That is more realistic. All right, guys. Yo, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that showed up tonight. Yo, Malone Brown. Yo, thanks for coming through and chat with your boy. Really enjoyed playing tonight, guys. I'll try and do it again this weekend. I'll see if I can, you know, find a frame to do it, and I'll put a post, a community post, of course, on the channel there for you guys to see. Now that you guys know what time I'm going live and such, and yeah, if you guys want to come, if you guys ever want to hang out and just play together, again, my battle tag is always in the description of the video. But yeah, man, had a blast. Love Diablo 4. Can't wait to see some quality of life changes and some bug fixes for sure, but you know, we'll get there. Anyways, I had a blast, guys. I hope you did too. Thanks for showing your boys some support. I'm your boy JDIROE. Sign up for now. Peace.